Hello everyone. So this is going to be a completely different kind of video, not gaming related at all. I like to branch out every once in a while, so we are about to dive into some of the weirdest, most unhinged, insane subreddits you can find on Reddit. Reddit is pretty much an infinite landscape. It's pretty much the face of the internet, so there's bound to be some very strange corners of it. So without wasting any more of your time, let's get into the first subreddit I found. r/have we met. Have We Met is basically an entire community of people pretending to know each other and live in the same town as each other without giving any information on where they're actually located. Raptor Attacker says, as you are all aware, Mr. Dishcloth was kidnapped from my front yard this past week. Due to the sharp reporting from Arthur Adams and the keen eye of his brother Paul, Mr. Dishcloth was found. He is due to arrive on my doorstep this Saturday night. As a way to celebrate his return and express my gratitude to everyone who helped, I will be hosting a welcome party. It will be this Saturday afternoon, 1 to 4, doesn't say AM or PM, at my home. Some snacks and drinks will be provided, but please feel free to bring anything additional. Please let me know if you can attend. Mr. Dishcloth will not be out of my sight at this gathering. I couldn't bear losing him again. No real context on what any of that means or who these people are. No mention of where the welcome party is located. Like he says it's his home, right? But it's like, where is your home, my guy? Designer Writing 957 says, thank heavens for that, old chap Arthur Adams. OP says, he's grown into such a fine young man, hasn't he? Idle Mind says, aw, thanks. I'm so glad Mr. Dishcloth will be returning home, along with various other ornaments found at the same market. I'll make sure to be at the party. It's weird. It's so weird, dude. Salad King 1999 says, I'm gonna try and summon Lucifer at my house tonight. You guys wanna come? Found this old book full of spells in my attic. It claims to have a step-by-step guide on how to call on Lucifer from the depths of hell. Some of you probably wouldn't want to miss it. Hollock A113 of the LDP police, apparently, says, if you're successful and end up needing help, please call the church and not the PD. I am not trying to get Lucifer in handcuffs. I don't think it would end well for me. Just don't call me if it goes south. Well, do call me, obviously. I just won't be happy about it. It's like this role play where everyone on this sub knows everyone. It's so bizarre. But alright, let's go to the next sub. r/fifth world problems. This sub is essentially people complaining about things from the future. That's the best way I can describe it. And even then, that's not like the best description. So I'll just show you some of the insanity that goes on in this sub. Lorenity Now says, Tesla locked me out. What now? I took a standard timeline 1890 Nikola Tesla into the present to see how he'd outmaneuver the Edison rivalry with a little divining edge. He's talking about the actual engineer, Nikola Tesla, from history, by the way. Before you get all judgy, I figured it'd be a huge time saver to, instead of convincing him that time travel is possible, that I'm from the future, that my intentions are good, and then just wing it with whatever notes and vague high school civics memories I had, since it's not like I can bring Wi-Fi with me, and I'm not just made of fuel, you know? Just bring him to my home office and give him the internet. Yes, I put parental controls on. I'm not stupid. I knew 12 seconds of YouTube would be like giving a nervous tween a pony-sized dose of LSD. What I didn't expect was that he'd immediately discover both world wars on Wikipedia, lock me out of my room and start banging around in there, sobbing incoherently as the smell of burning plastic wafts out from under the door. He won't listen to reason. The hinges are on his side and the door is hand-carved rosewood. I really don't want to resort to anything destructive. How do I calm him? Quite the predicament this guy is in. I don't envy him. That's rough, man. Adventurous Bonus 917 says, I would recommend using a finite probability field generator to move the door out of the way. I know they could be a bit on the expensive side, so if you don't have one, you could try a quantum deinterlacer to walk through the door instead. This guy has it all figured out. See, this is why you refer to Reddit for all your problems, because you will always get an answer. OP says, egads, that solves the door side of the problem. Now I just need to figure out the human side. Victorians are ever so fragile. Can we please stop allowing materially challenged people into sports? They have a clear advantage and I'm tired of pretending they don't. I work at the particle store, but every time we get a shipment of photons, the manager of the wave store next door keeps claiming the photons are theirs. What can I do? Why is there nothing instead of something? Yell at me. Are you having fun? So yeah, this sub is insanity, so moving on. r/American Dad NSFW. This sub is exactly what it sounds like, and I can't show you most of what's posted on here, but use your imagination. It's basically just NSFW art and images of American Dad, which is an adult cartoon if you weren't familiar. It seemed like 99% of the posts on this sub are art of this character called Francine Smith from American Dad, which I had to Google because I know next to nothing about American Dad. Francine Smith is my kind of MILF. Francine Smith has an impressive body. Francine Smith, American Dad, in parentheses. As if we don't know that she's from American Dad if we're on this sub. But yeah, that's basically it. I think you get the picture. r/far people hate. This sub is all about how much people despise people that are far away. I guess I could just wait 20 minutes. What? Oh, that's what he means. Human ruining mountain photograph. How dare this person, the audacity they have to be in this image. All 4 photos ruined by these two. Actually, I think the 2 people in these photos actually make it look better, personally. I feel like the image looks more photogenic with the 2 people in front of the moon there, but Music Man 827 does not think so. Hey you, yeah you, go fuck yourself. It took me a few seconds to even find the person in this photo. You can barely see this person standing here. Like, this picture is not ruined, bro. Most people wouldn't even notice the person standing there. Come on now. Well, that's far people hate. Moving on. r/bread stapled to trees. This is exactly what it sounds like. Bread stapled to trees. We got hamburger buns, white bread, oat nut bread. We got some serious variety here. You know, we can't have the same kind of bread, guys. We gotta mix it up sometimes. Pumpernickel and a pickle on a pine with a vine. Oh shit, this guy's a wordsmith. And he's got a pickle on the tree? Daring today, aren't we? Christ, that's an erotic sight. What? Hawaiian sweet roll. These are actually pretty good. If you have never had one of these before, you wouldn't expect bread to actually be sweet, right? Because it's bread. But they actually are like sweet. It's kind of weird. I love this one. The colors are gorgeous. The colors of what? The fucking bread? I'm so confused. All right, well, moving on. r/pocket sand. This is a sub about carrying around sand for self-defense. It says, we want to increase awareness of the necessity to carry around sand in order to escape a violent situation. So yeah, forget pepper spray or a taser or any typical item for self-defense. Sand is where it's at. Where the fuck would you even get sand anyway if you don't like literally live near a beach or something? Alright, never mind. But still, I don't think pepper spray is all that expensive, so I feel like this is just a strange way to go about self-defense. When was the last time you used pocket sand? Captain of the vessel says, I consider myself more of a supporter of pocket sand rather than an active user of pocket sand. I mean, they do kind of have a point. You don't exactly go around being attacked on the street every other day or anything, depending on where you live, I guess. So most people have probably never had to seriously defend themselves in that way. So pretty valid answer. Save that pocket sand for a rainy day. Wallet sand? Is wallet sand a good idea for traveling? Keeps your sand movable. If somebody is trying to rob you, you can just open the wallet like a book and throw the sand at the attacker's face. Maybe like a magnetic wallet looking thing? Keeps the sand in, easy to throw. I'm asking because I'm a woman and everybody knows women's clothing doesn't have any pockets. Pinjoxy here, asking the hard-hitting questions out here. Moving on. r/pet free. This is a sub for people that hate pets and hate pet owners. This is a very mean-spirited, angry subreddit. Like, you can really tell these people genuinely despise pets. Hi, I'm Karma says, people keep these extremely violent, disturbing creatures, cats, in parentheses, at home. You gotta be insane. Who in their right mind would sign up for having these creatures in their home with them? Where they live, eat, sleep? Do cat nutters not value peace and calmness in their home? Their constant meowing and noises they do alone would drive me insane. Okay, I don't think this individual has ever been in the presence of a cat in their entire life. Like, they sleep more than they do anything else. This guy's acting like they're these wild, destructive creatures or something. Like, of course there's some bad apples. Like, some cats are, of course, more active and annoying than others, but most cats are not like that, to be honest. People are willing to risk their lives and safety of the children for social media clout. I guess we have to thank Disney. Okay, I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but it's just this cute video of a horse and a baby. And this guy, wait, this is the same guy as the other post. Hi, I'm Karma. Damn, this dude really hates animals. Holy shit. Willing to risk the lives and safety of our children. Bro, it's a horse. These are not dangerous creatures. This baby is not in grave danger, I promise. So the next few, there isn't too much to say because they're pretty self-explanatory, so this is going to be the lightning round coming up. r/wolves with watermelons. Okay, this one is actually pretty wholesome. Pretty much the complete opposite of the last one. It's literally just wolves eating watermelons. I am so confused.
why there's so many videos of wolves with watermelons. Like, it's post after post after post. It's insane. I'm so curious how this sub started. Like, I guess someone just saw 1 or 2 of these videos and was just like, you know what? Fuck it. Wolves with watermelons subreddit. Oh no, this one's eating a pumpkin instead of a watermelon. How dare this guy post that? You know what? Ban this man. This is unacceptable. Oh, this person actually knitted a wolf and a little watermelon. Is this a pair of things that is actually really common that I'm just not aware of? Like, are watermelons like wolves' favorite thing to eat and I just never knew? Like, this is kind of blowing my mind. But yeah, not too much to say about this one, so on to the next. r/Amish. It's completely empty. Okay, I didn't get the joke at first, but once you think about it, it's like, oh, that is genius. That is all. r/carpets for airports. This is a sub about the carpets you see at airports. Yes, I guess there is a sub for literally everything. Never noticed that the airport in my hometown had carpets on the floor. Okay, boring. Damn, you gotta do better than that, airport. Just a plain black carpet? You gotta step your carpet game up. Come on now. There were 3 little birds inside the FLL airport today. This isn't even about the carpet. This is the most this is the most specific subreddit of all time, and somehow you still manage to be off topic. Anyway, next sub. r/Joe Biden and a sandwich. This is a sub of pretty much just Joe Biden eating various foods. Yes, that's right. Not just sandwiches. That's some false advertisement right there. There's so many images of this style. You would never think there'd be so many. Oldie but Goldie. This is so funny to me for multiple reasons. Oldie but Goldie kind of implies like this is old content, but it stands the test of time kind of thing. This person is actively thinking about this fucking image, and that is just so funny to me. Just look at that form. Who is that lady? I don't even know who that is. This sub is still alive, unlike the sub in Biden's hand. Okay, that was a good one, I must say. Okay, well, that's about all the subreddits I'm going to cover in this video. There's still many, many more I could do that didn't quite make it into this video, but I figured I'd save those in case I make a second part to this. So if that's something you guys are interested in, let me know, because Reddit is basically an infinite sea of content, so I'd gladly make more. I'd be curious to know if any of you guys already knew about any of these before this video. But yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.